Welcome to Angel K TV.
Hi, family. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Angel, and this is Angel K TV. Today, we're going to be talking about ordering integers. So, how to order integers. So, in other words, how to put them in order. Okay, so from least to greatest, that's basically what we mean, or from greatest to least. It depends on the way they want you to do it. And we also did something quite similar, not the same, but similar. It was how to compare integers. So that is to know which is greater and which is lesser. But now we are ordering integers. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. All right, so for number 1, we have a 0 here. We have a -2, a -1, 4, and a -5. So how many negatives do we have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so obviously the negatives are going to be over here. They're going to be the least. The positives are going to be the greatest, and 0 is going to be kind of, in the middle. It's not greatest and it's not the least. Okay, but do we have a 0 though? Yes, we have a 0. But we also have to take a look at what they want us to do. Because as you see, they want us to go from the least to the greatest. Okay? So in other words, whichever one that is over on this left. So whichever one that's over here, we're going to go from left to the right. Okay? So from left to right is basically what they mean. It's basically what we have to do. Okay, so do we have a -5? Yes, we have a -5. Do we have a -6 or a 7? No, we don't. We have a -5 right here. And we have a -2. So we're going to write that right here. And a -1. Then our 0 and our +4. All right, so it's pretty easy, right? Let's just go right over here so you guys can see number 2. For number 2, it says the greatest to the least. So as you can see, like I explained earlier, this is basically ordering integers in whatever manner they want you to. So we went from least to greatest in number 1, but now we're going from greatest to least. So that means we have to do the greatest first, and then we'll go over to the least. So over to the negatives. Okay? So let's see the numbers we're working with here. So we were working with a 3. We're working with a 3. We're working with a -3, a 5, a 1, and a -2. So which one is the greatest here? Because remember, we have to do from greatest to least. So which one is the positive here, you can say? 5, right? 5 is the, how do I say it? The larger positive, okay? 5 is the larger one. Which other one? We have 3. Then we have 1. Now we have a -2 and a -3. Now imagine if they told us to go from least to greatest. That would mean this would be a -3, -2, 1, 3, and 5. But we're going from greatest to least. Okay, yeah, right off the bat, it's pretty easy, right? I mean, I really hope you guys are following along. All right, so we have our pretty much last ones. We have number 3 and number 4, and I'm just gonna go over here so you guys can see the board better. So for number 3, it says we have a -10, a 20, a -19, a 6, and a -11. And what do we have to go from? We have to go from the least to the greatest. So left, you can say left is the least. So the positives are over on the right. So we are increasing. So we have +1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's basically what we mean. Okay, but we have to go from the least to the greatest. So which do you think is the least here? All right, so we have a -10 here. We also happen to have a -11, but we have a -19. And the reason why this is definitely going to be first, because we're going from least to greatest, is because remember, this is on the line. If we have to draw a line here, and if we have to number it, so 0, 1, -1, -2, 19 is obviously very farther away, okay? Same as -20 and -21. So we have to start from 19. Then we'll take -11, -10, which one? 6, and 20. 20 is practically the bigger number here, right? If we're going from right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so 20 is the big boss here, okay? 20 is the major one. So for number 4, we have a -8, 17, -18, a 10, -7, and a -12. Those are a lot of negatives. But we have to go from the greatest to the least. So what we mean is positive first. We write our positives first, then we go to our negative. Okay? So which is the positives here? Let's first ask ourselves that question. So 17 is a positive, right? Which other one is a positive? 10. 10 is a positive. And obviously 17 is further to the right. So we are increasing when we're going 17, 18, 19. So 17 is the greatest. Now we're going to 10 because it's still a positive. 10 and -7, right? -7 is going to be somewhere around maybe, I hope you guys can see, somewhere around here in the number line, like if it were to be this big, maybe even here somewhere, -7, depending how you write it. But yeah, -7 is going to be over here, or it's going to be next, basically. And we have a -12, a -18, and a -8. Oh! I forgot to write it. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So, which is next? The -8. After -7, it's -8. Then we have a -12. Okay, so I'm so sorry. I forgot to write -18, but yeah, -18 is the least here. Okay, so we went from greatest to least, and we had gone from the least to the greatest. But yeah, that's pretty easy, guys. Just like comparing or how to compare integers, it's pretty easy. And I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to smash that like button. Do not forget to hit the subscription button as well, and the notification bells. Don't forget to turn it on so you know when I upload new videos. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope you guys understood. Hope you guys had an amazing day. So, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whichever one it is, whichever time you're watching this. And I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Many kisses and virtual hugs. Stay safe, family. Bye bye.